Do you believe what's on TV? It's a form of escapism of a world we wished we lived in. The perfect face, the perfect life. Everything appears to be perfect on the silver screen. But is everything as it seems to be? Or have producers created a mould of perfection to conceal the disturbing reality? It's no secret that body image is a problem within our society. Research conducted by Dove in 2017 stated that over half of females around the world do not feel comfortable in their own skin. Imagine how many people overall would have a problem with their body if the research also included men. But why are the figures so high? One reason is because of the way celebrities are portrayed in the media. In a world where Photoshop, video manipulation and Facetune exists, young people are confusing magazine touch-ups with reality, which is keeping their expectations high on their own body. They are constantly bringing themselves down because they don't look like their celebrity icon, merely due to the fact that it's impossible. But they don't know that, or at least think about that. The irony within this is that the celebrities themselves feel the same exact way.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like, who didn't?
No. Yes, a little bit, yes.
Hannah Montana.
Lilo and Stitch.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Lizzie McGuire.
My favourite was Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Genuinely watched Hannah Montana when I was a kid. I don't like it, because the few shows I did watch that were Disney, like with Hannah Montana, like when she became overly sexual, it just like kinda like it's like life just hit you, and it's like, oh, this can happen to these people as well, who've seen like the happiest people ever on television, and then in real life they just go through their own problems and troubles.
I find it funny, to be honest.
Also control. Because in the past, it felt like they weren't taught like right from wrong in the industry. But now it feels like it's more strict to get them on the right track in life, I guess. Yeah.
Well, it's their life, first of all, you can say that. But I think it's either narrowed down to two things. It's either, again, their choice in their life, or kind of, the pressure of kind of growing up in front of the camera.
Well, because they've been fit into this like perfect child mode that now they're free, they can do what they want. So if they want to do drugs, do drugs. If they want to be sexualized, be sexualized. Because that's what Disney wanted to stop them doing, so they can do it now.
Probably because they've been so, like, what's the word for it? Like, kept in childhood. Because they've grown up being so, like, away from the outside world that they feel the need to let it out.
Because it's supposed to growing up and they need to find their own way.
In an interview with Marie Claire magazine, Miley Cyrus opened up about her struggles on Disney Channel and how she struggled with her body. She mentioned that she was made to, quote, look like someone else because of the way her character on Disney Channel, Hannah Montana, had to dress with a wig, makeup and very tight outfits. This all resulted in Miley Cyrus developing body dysmorphia. What I think she was trying to say is that she didn't recognise herself once her time on Disney Channel had ended, because she was so used to being concealed by hair and makeup that she didn't get to see the changes throughout her body growing up as she started the show very young. Still on the topic of Miley Cyrus, there have been many controversies over the way she has acted in the media and what she does. This involves skimpy outfits, bad girl behaviour and drug use. One particular moment that stood out within her career was the 2013 MTV VMA. Fans were shocked to see Miley Cyrus grinding against fellow artist Robin Thicke wearing flesh-coloured underwear. Believe it or not, Miley Cyrus isn't the first Disney star to act out this way. Bella Thorne, Shia LaBeouf, Orlando Brown and Lindsay Lohan, just to name a few, are some of the Disney stars that have had a run-in with the law or have had trouble with addiction. Charges made towards these Disney stars include drug misuse, DUIs, possession of weapons and domestic violence, plus many more. Another thing that I have noticed within Disney stars is that a lot of them seem to disappear off the radar completely and give up acting. give up acting altogether and start a whole new life. It makes you wonder why this happens. Maybe it's because they're human, or maybe it's something a bit deeper than that. One reason for this could be because Disney Channel stars are labelled as squeaky clean. They have a reputation of being these young, sweet children that when they're adults, they find it hard to get work because they have been labelled as a child. It is harder for them to get job roles because producers and casting directors will think that these Disney stars won't be challenged because they're used to playing very basic roles for kids to enjoy. So they think that Disney stars will not be able to handle a challenge that is outside of Disney. So some Disney stars, to prove that they are not this sweet innocent child, rampage, whereas others just simply become irrelevant.
Absolutely not.
In the media that I watch solely, I don't think so. Just because, like, I don't know, like, say if you do like a count of the amounts of LGBT kind of characters, and straight. It's straight. It's very unbalanced. You know what I mean? Like like every I don't know, for 10 straight characters, there's one, LGBT character, and I think it's really unfair because, it's normal in real life now, I think, so I think the media has to, catch up with it.
Well, when I used to watch it, it wasn't, but now that I'm watching more, I feel like there's more now than there was in the past.
No, not most of the time. I don't see any openly. I see a few openly gay or bisexual relationships, but I don't see as many maybe trans people on media programs as there probably should be. Kind of feels like trans people are just discriminated in the media community.
Some are safe, some are not. Well, you can see some people who, like, some women who know what they're doing and what to not get themselves into, but there are other women who don't know and they easily get into bad situations.
Like I said before, like, I feel like we're getting safer, but we're not there just yet. Compared to, like, in the past where they weren't safe at all. I feel like we're slowly but surely becoming safer in the industry.
It depends how you look at it. Because in magazines and everything, they're shown as being overly sexual, and like stories about like females always get portrayed as like say there could be a breakup, but in an OK magazine or something, it'll be like, oh, they broke up because the sex was bad or something like that. It'll be something to do with like a woman's sexual nature or something like that, which I don't like. But in the film industry, they do that little bit, but I think it's getting better. I like it because it used to be a lot worse. I don't think that that's safe in the media industry right now, but I think in like a year or two, I think it'll be okay.
I'd say yes. Honestly, I mean, like, in my opinion, like what I've seen and what I've kind of experienced, being an consumer of the media, so to speak. Yes, I feel like there are. I'd say, but if we to ask the question, I don't know, 10, 20 years ago, I'd say no. I'd say no. But since if you're asking it now, time's gotten better. I'd say yes, they are pretty much safe or safer.
The fact of people in the media industry telling actors to dress or act in a certain way isn't just limited to Disney. Actress Ellen Page, known for her roles in Juno, Inception and recently Umbrella Academy, told Porter magazine in 2017 that she was told to wear dresses and heels so that she would not look gay. This isn't the only problem she has faced with her sexuality and in the media industry. On a Facebook post in 2017, Paige opened up about her experience on the set of X-Men The Last Stand and with the director Brett Ratner. This scenario didn't just involve her, it involved other of her co-stars. She claims that Ratner had made unnecessary comments about her and other women on set, particularly one where he outed her for being gay. As Paige was only 18 during the incident, she was only still figuring herself out and her sexuality. So this incident I believe, was very homophobic, misogynistic, and very twisted. Here is the quote that he said to Paige and her fellow co-star. Another comment made by Ratner to one of Paige's co-stars talked about her vagina and how it was flappy. One thing in particular that stood out to me in Paige's statement was the fact that she said that people didn't speak up when he said all of these things. This is very common within the media industry because you see a lot of filmmakers get away with sexual misconduct. I look at filmmakers such as Woody Allen, Brett Ratner, Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby and see that they have been or are being protected by the media from their allegation. Weinstein's allegations spanned over 20 years, Cosby's over 40 years, so why is it that they only got arrested a few years ago? As for Ratner and Allen, they are still working in the media industry and either have projects coming up or have recently released some. There are currently no allegations against these two that are felonies, but I believe that any kind of sexual misconduct should be taken seriously, especially within the media industry, and that they should be known as a threat to other women within the industry.
It depends how young we're talking. Well, yeah, actually, because it can teach them to be open-minded when they grow up to there's different people in the world.
Yes, if it's done right and correct, yes, why not? Yeah, I feel like they should.
Yeah, probably. But then sometimes I feel like some mothers or even fathers expose them too early, and it'll mess with their heads a bit. They'll introduce you to them when they don't have a firm grasp of what it actually is, if you get what I mean. So they're just putting it into the mind already before they can even understand what it is. So a boy could be acting camper but not actually be gay, but his mum will teach him that being gay is okay, and she'll always say that to him, and it'll just be ingrained in his mind that obviously it's okay to be gay, but he'll think that, oh, I should be gay because my mum's always talking about it. But yeah, I do think we should introduce it to children earlier.
Yes, because they need to know about it. They need to know they have options other than straight or gay.
Regarding the homophobia that I mentioned before, things are starting to look up very slowly. I'd like to draw your attention to the Disney Channel show Andy Mack. It is the first Disney Channel show to have a main character that is openly gay. This is a big step for the media industry because one, it allows children and youngsters who will eventually grow up, some of them wanting to be in the media industry, knowing that they are accepted and that it's okay to be who they are. And two, because it pushes filmmakers to also talk about these topics after they see how successful Andy Mack is. Another reason why the media industry is changing for good is because of the Me Too movement. This movement was founded by Tarana Burke in 2006, but then became very popular in 2017 after actress Alyssa Milano brought the movement to social media with the hashtag #MeToo. This movement also became very popular around the Harvey Weinstein case. This movement is basically a platform for women to open up about their sexual abuse experience and let other women know that they're not alone. The stigma around being silenced is being broken because all of these celebrities are opening up about their experiences. These influential people inspire other people to open up about theirs.